Okay guys, welcome to this video where we're looking at component 4, so money for entry 1.2, 1.3 and 2.1. Okay, so this is all to do with like money, and essentially like understanding money and the value of money. Okay, so it's for AQA entry level maths, so AQA entry level certificate for maths. Okay, question number 1, shading coins with a total of 8 pence. So I'm going to shade in the 2 pence. 2 pence again, so that's going to be 4 pence, 5 pence, 6 pence, 7 pence, and 8 pence. Okay. Now there is more than one way to get your answer. Okay, so I can shade in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's say, so I can shade in 6 1p coins and a 2p coin. That's another answer. Okay, so there are multiple methods and ways of getting the same answer. Okay, but as long as you are justified and you're clear on what your method is. Question number 2, shading the coins with a total of 14p. Well, that's actually a 5p. Sorry if it's a bit small actually, so that's actually a 5 pence coin. That's another 5 pence coin, so that'd be 10p. That's going to be 12p. Okay, 2 pence, 13 pence, and 14 pence. Okay, again, a little disclaimer, there is more than one way to get the answer. Question number 3, shading the coins with a total of 17p. You got 5p, that's going to be 10p, 12p, 14p, 15, 16, and 17. Okay, sorry, it's gone outside the circle there. Okay, so it's all these coins here that I've shaded in. Okay, for a 18p, so question number 4, shading coins with a total of 18 pence. You're going to have 10 pence. Now, if I shade in like another 10 pence, I actually get 20 pence. So I don't want to shade in like another 10p. I'm now going to make 8p. I've got 5p. Okay. 6, 7. And then 8. Okay. So be very careful here, guys. Okay. So don't immediately always shade the ones, okay, that are like next to each other. Okay, so be careful. Okay, 18p, okay, is made up by doing 10p plus 5p plus 2p plus 1p, and that gives you 18p. Question number 5, show 2 different ways of making 10p. Well, I can do 5p and I can do 5p. Okay, that's probably like the quickest way. Okay, I can even just do 1 10 pence coin, okay, because that makes 10p. Okay, but another way, if you're interested, okay, another way, even though it says 2 there, okay, another way could be a 5 pence coin, a 2 pence coin, a 2 pence coin, and a 1 pence coin. Okay, question number 6, show 3 different ways of making 20p. Well, I can get a 20p coin, okay, that's in the form of either a hexagon, I believe, so it's in the form of a hexagon, okay, if that's right, or an octagon, sorry. I can have 10p and 10p, okay, and then I can have 4 5 pence coins. Okay, so now looking at add up to 20 coins, component 4 1.3. So work out the total of the following list of coins: 2p, 4p, 6p, 7p, 8p. Okay, so now it's 8 pence. Okay, so essentially it's now working backwards. So it's giving you the coins and asking you to work out the total. Okay, so total means the sum of 5 pence, 7 pence, 9 pence, 10 pence, 11 pence, 12 pence. So that's going to be 12p. 5 pence, 7 pence, 9 pence, 11 pence, 12 pence. For part D, you got a 10 pence there. Sorry if it's not very clear. 15 pence, 17, 18, 19. This one, okay, it's a bit more trickier. That's actually a £2 coin. So £2, £4, £6, £8. That's a £1 coin. So it's a total of £9. Okay. Question number 2. Liz has the following coins in her pocket. What is the total value of her money? So 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, plus the 5 is 17. Sorry, 13 plus 5 is 18, sorry. 19, 20. Okay, so it's 20 pence. Okay, let's just double check that again quickly. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13. 13 plus 5 is 18, 19, 20. Yep, so that is correct. Okay. So now looking at entry 2.1 component 4, appreciate the purchasing power of money. Okay, so this is understanding the value of money. Okay, so understanding how much things are worth, like product wise or service wise, okay, in like a typical marketplace. Okay, so for each statement, decide whether it's true or false. For part A, 20 pence is enough to buy a cinema ticket. Well, that's false. Okay, the cinema ticket is normally more than that. Okay, cinema ticket on average, okay, if we're basing it on the current timing year and the current like calendar year, it's around £5 to £6, okay, roughly, but potentially it can go up to even £15, per ticket, okay, but that's like a rough estimate, okay. For part B, 50p is enough to buy a music CD, okay. So a CD normally costs a bit more, actually, so I'm going to say actually that's actually false, okay. For part C, £1 is enough to buy a pencil. That's true, yes, because a single pencil will cost around 55 to even 80p, okay, or even 25p or less, okay. Again, I'm basing this obviously on like the date that we're in. Actually, of course, at the time of obviously recording this, actually, we are obviously having like a cost of living crisis there, but like it's a context of like in general, okay. So assume that we are not in like a cost of living situation, okay, answer on that. Okay, for part D, okay, that's £2 is enough to buy a small packet of sweets. That's definitely true, okay, because sweets will cost around, again, ranges from even 30p right the way to even like £1.99 and even more. Okay, but that's roughly the price. Okay, for part E, that's so £2 is enough to buy a small bottle of water. That's true. Okay, £2 is enough to buy a new car. That's false. And £2 is enough to pay for a foreign holiday. That's definitely false. Okay, because holidays cost a lot more than that. Okay, and a new car obviously costs more than that. Okay, so that's my answer for that. For part B, I'm now like not fully sure if that's actually true or false here, but I'm gonna say that's false. Okay, for that question. Okay. Right, guys, that's the end of today's video. Okay, looking at some entry-level maths. If you find it useful, okay, and informative, please like, please comment, please share, and please subscribe. And I'll see you all inside the next video. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye for now.